Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, then I'm Nishtha Singh. I make videos on makeup, skincare, beauty, fashion and lifestyle and everything related to these topics. And if you like watching these kind of videos, then please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and press the bell button right next to it so that you will be notified every time I upload a new video. One of my friends suggested me that I do a video in which I explain each and every step of makeup in detail and in depth. Because there are many people out there who do not know how to do their makeup and in which order they should apply their makeup products and how to choose the makeup products based on their skin. So I thought it will be a nice thing to do it and explain you guys each and everything in detail, how to do the makeup, how to apply it, what product to use at what point of time and each and everything related to this. But the issue is, if I explain each and every step in detail in one single video, it is going to be a very long video and you guys are probably going to get bored of listening to me. So what I have decided is that I will do a series of video in which I will explain each and every step in detail. Like one video will be dedicated to primers, one for foundation, one for how to apply your eyeshadow, bronzer, blush and each and everything. So if you want to learn how to do the makeup and know each and every step, how to do it and when to apply what step, then you need to watch all of these videos. So now it's been a lot of intro. I have been blabbering a lot. Now we will get into the first video of this series, that is how to do the primer. So without any further ado, let's get started. So what is a primer? Every time we hear this word, we are like in our minds that why do we need to spend a lot of money on a primer and why do we need to invest in a primer? It's like better to go for a foundation than rather than investing in a primer. But guys, it is very important to apply your primer if you want your makeup to last longer, to have a flawless look, to have a very smooth and filtered look. A primer acts as a barrier between your skincare and your makeup. It is going to prepare your skin for the rest of the makeup that is going to come. It will hold on the makeup very well and it will make the makeup last longer. That was a lot of makeup in one line. So yeah, it is going to make your skin even, smooth, blur out your pores or any fine lines if you are having, and it is also going to combat any skin issues if you are having, like if you are having an oily skin or any dry skin. So that is all about what is a primer. Now we will get into what are the types of primer. So if I categorize the types of primer, then there are basically three types of primer. The first one is the dewy primer, and the second one is a mattifying primer, and the third one is a pore filling primer. So what are all these supposed to do? So first, talking about a dewy primer. A dewy primer is a primer which is made for the people who are dry skin people. So for dry skin people, they need a primer that is going to, as I said, give you luminosity and dewy finish and moisturize your face as well, so that your face do not look dull, because usually the dry skin people have a dull skin. So if you apply a foundation directly on your dry skin without using a primer, then definitely your foundation is going to accentuate your dry patches and cling on to the dry patches, and it will look all texturized and it will not look flattering. So to avoid all these stuff, you need a primer that is going to moisturize your face and give you a little bit of dewiness or luminosity. Since I don't belong to a very dry skin family, that is why I don't own a very dewy primer. So for suggestion, I can tell you that NYX dewy primer or the Wet n Wild dewy primer, both are very great. But if you have little bit of dry skin and not too dry skin, then I can suggest you this Maybelline Master Prime Smooth and Blur primer. It has a little bit of moisturizing quality also, and it also fills in the pores if you have any and gives you a smooth base. Next, moving on to the second type of a primer, that is a primer which mattifies your skin. This is specially made for those people who have oily skin and their skin is like very much oily and producing a lot of sebum. So if an oily skin girl applies a foundation directly on the face, then the foundation will not last any long. It is going to melt off and break down, and the whole makeup is going to come off very easily. And usually the oily skin people are going to have little bit of pore problems because they are always secreting a lot of oils from their skin, so they might have a pore issue. So they need a primer that is going to mattify their face as well as fill in the pores also. So for oily skin people, I'll suggest this Wet n Wild matte primer. It is a very nice primer. It is going to mattify your face also and fill in your pores also, and it will make your makeup last a very long time. So the next type of primer is the pore filling primer. So what does a pore filling primer do is that if you have large pores on your skin and you have fine lines and wrinkles, then this primer is going to fill into those and it is going to give you a smooth base. So I'll suggest you guys to use a primer that has high content of silicone in it, so that it will fill in the pores also as well as the fine lines and the wrinkles. So I'll suggest a primer like this, that is the Inside Cosmetics 3-in-1 primer. It has a lot of silicones in it, so it just blurs out the pores and any fine lines or wrinkles that you have, so that your skin does not look texturized after you have applied your foundation. So yeah guys, that's it for the information part. Now we are going to move on to the demo part, that is how to apply the primer. You need to start with a clean face. I have already cleansed my face. Now I am going to start applying my primer. So the first step in applying a primer is to moisturize your skin. It is very important to moisturize your face so that you have that healthy looking skin. As my moisturizer, I am going to use this Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel. It is a very great moisturizer, especially for the oily skin or the combination skin people. Very dry skin people should stay away from this because it is not going to give you that much amount of moisturization. I am going to take a generous amount and rub it in my palms, and I am going to apply it on my face. For primer, I am going to use this primer from Maybelline. It is their Maybelline Master Prime Blur and Smooth Primer. It is a great primer for dry skin, combination skin, normal skin, and even little bit of oily skin people. I am going to take this much amount in my fingers and I am going to rub it between my fingers just to warm it up. And then I am going to dab it onto my face like so. I don't like to rub it on my face. I like to apply it in a dabbing motion. And guys, I love this primer. It is one of my favorite primer. So, and it is very important to apply the primer on your neck as well, because you are going to apply your foundation on your neck as well. So you need to make sure that it lasts longer there as well. So now I have applied my primer and I can really feel my skin to be very smooth and just ready to apply the next steps of makeup. So yeah guys, that's it for today's video. I hope this video was informative to you and helpful to you and you learned something about the primers. And in my next video, I'm going to talk about everything about the foundation. So be sure to check that out. One thing I forgot to mention, that I will be posting videos of this series on every Saturday. So be sure to check out my channel on every Saturday. If you like this video, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and share this video so that they can also gain more knowledge about makeup. And I'll see you in my next video. Until then, bye.